Alright, hey. Hi, guys. I didn't want to stream, but I know I've been slacking. I've just been stressed out about. I don't like streaming when I'm stressed, and I'm obviously stressed today. Is Jerry hiding his hairline? We're all hiding our hairlines, man. Part was dope. Everyone off. Thanks. What happened to YSL? Nothing happened to YSL. I don't have to skateboard anymore, and I can just fully focus on making YouTube videos. Hello, Fusili Grind. Oh. Corey is the randomly epic guy. You have the randomly epic guy with last part. I'm glad you guys liked the video. I've seen it like 10 times, and I'm too emotionally invested to even know anything anymore. Obviously, I have a lot of like thoughts and opinions about everything, but Joe, okay, Frank is here. Joe, what was the clip that you wanted people to not see in the premiere edit? I could have sworn it was the crook. No, Frank, I know you really do not like that clip, but that is not the clip. The clip that I wanted gone, there was a nose manual bonk nollie flip. I mean, I can show you guys. It's in my iMovie timeline. And then also, I wanted the fakie varial flip switch 50 out of there. But there was a trick that we were considering swapping in that I got in Chicago. But I let Luke and Matt decide, and they decided, because I was like, I don't even care anymore. So, why weren't you at the Portland premiere? I clapped your entire part. Thanks. The Portland premiere was like an optional thing that CCS wanted to do, and Jerry asked me if I wanted to go, and like nobody else was going, and I was exhausted, so I was like, no, I'm good, thank you. I'll watch my part. I'll watch it. Thank you, Barb Lasuni. Any big sponsors coming knocking on your door now that you're on a full length video? You know what? No, actually, my last resort plug guy, I hit him up yesterday asking if I could come in for shoots. He didn't respond to me until like 10 p.m. So I should just not wear last resorts anymore, and then I'll have Nick from the warehouse. He can explain to Pontus why my next video part is filmed entirely in iPaths. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Why New Balance? I just thought it was funny because I thanked only New Balance because Ryan and Jerry were asking me like, do the thank yous, and I was like, I could do some sincere thank yous, or I could just tell the people in real life that I'm grateful for them and stuff. But it's nice to be memorialized in a video. But I did the thank you New Balance because I thought it was funny that they gave Jerry some money for this video. And, considering my conduct involving New Balance, so I thought it would be funny if I said thank you to New Balance. So I did. Why did Toby Ryan press you? Toby was that. There seems to be some confusion about that vlog interaction. Toby Ryan did not press me. Toby was like, "Oh, what's up, bro?" I mean, Toby follows me on it. I know who Toby Ryan. I don't go up to people if I don't think that they unless I believe that they like me already based off of internet interactions. Toby follows me. He likes some of my stuff. So I said hi. The person who was like, "Why are you talking to Toby? You don't even know him." That was Logan. Logan was eavesdropping and standing around going, why are you talking to Toby? Why are you recording him? So, yeah, that was... Logan was being kind of a menace that evening. What did Chris Millick reveal? Chris Millick said the amount of fingerboards, the amount of those $500 fingerboards that Limousine made. He just walked up and said it. And Logan did not want that information to be public. Will Big Nakey be in YSL? Probably. I want to do a park review with. I mean, now Luke is free, so hopefully we can do. I found a park I want to do a review with Chandler and Donovan and some other people. I did not pick Infectious Gel King. You guys like the vlog? Thank you. Glad you like the vlog. Which clip were you most stoked on? Okay, well, let's just watch it, I guess. And I can walk you guys through everything. And I'm only going to talk about my part, obviously. I'm not going to talk about the video. I'm not going to talk about everyone else's part or whatever. I'll just talk about mine. Because, you know, conflicts of interest and stuff like that. It's me, so I can say whatever I want. Everyone else's parts, I'm not going to, you know. I know all of these people, and I maintain relationships with all of them, and I like them too, so I'm not going to, you know, this is one of the only times where I cannot do that. So hopefully you guys understand. I'm sure you do. Let's see. And sorry I'm being so serious right now. I've just been like, it's fucking, like, I've been stressed all day with this shit. Why is this over here? So you're saying they're all bad and you hate them all? No, I'm not saying that. But if I start complimenting the parts that I really like and stuff, then it's gonna be like, okay, now say something nice about the ones that you might maybe don't like as much. Jacoby, thank you. Why are you stressed? It's just fucking stressful, man. This was like 2 years. And I guess I've been thinking this watching my own part, but like I got, and I don't know, maybe this might sound like an insane thing to say, but I don't think that it is that crazy to say. I think I got like quite a bit better in the last year. Like looking at all of my footage, almost everything that I got in the first year and a bit was not as good as like the more recent stuff that I got. So I think the first half of my part is like not really that good, and you know, personally, if I had edited my own part, I would have made it shorter. And this is not at all like a dig at Matt and Luke. I think they did a really phenomenal job with the footage that they had. They're also editing this because if I'm editing my own part, I'm completely editing it to try to make me look as best as I possibly can, and not considering how it would necessarily fit into the context of the entire video. So Matt and Luke are editing this under Jerry's instruction, which is that this is supposed to be a full length, which means my part is going to be longer than I would make it. So I would have cut some stuff. I'll tell you guys, you know, we'll watch it. I'll tell you guys what I'm not that excited about, but whatever. I mean, the part is what it is. Yeah, if it were just me uploading it on my YouTube channel, I had all this footage, I would have made it shorter. Yeah. How'd it feel having first part? I mean, it's nice. I don't know. It's just like originally Max had first part, and the problem with that was that Max's part is pretty slow and it's long, and no one knows who Max is. Except you guys. So it was like, that's probably not the tone to start the video. And I was like, I didn't want to like self-advocate for first part, but I was telling everyone, I was like, kind of makes sense if I have first part. People know who I am. Like, you know, I do, there's some filler in there for sure, but I do have like an actual part. So it kind of, you know, it kind of does make sense. I like Max's part too. And a lot of people are really into Max's part, which is nice to see. But it doesn't have like it's like the song is slow. He's skating. He's doing a lot of like funny tricks. He does some really hard tricks, obviously, as well. But, you know, it just didn't really make total sense for a first part. And I guess everybody ended up agreeing on that. And obviously, it's me. I'm the YouTuber, so throwing me in first on YouTube, it makes sense, you know. Who's in charge of the music slash soundtrack? I mean Matt. It was kind of like Matt and Luke and Jerry. I think Matt probably made most of the decisions. I chose my music besides the intro. I can't speak for everybody else. I'm pretty sure if it was like if you have a song that you like, then you just need Matt to approve it and Luke to approve it. And what's up? Food? No, I haven't fed her. No. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and then if he likes it, then he'll use it. Obviously, the preference is that the skater picks their own music, but sometimes people have trouble with that. So, yeah. Unfortunately for me, I wish I would have thought about this like 2 months ago, but for the second part of my part, like pretty much 4 days ago, I found the perfect song. And then it's obviously I'm not gonna be like, okay guys, re-edit the whole second part of my fucking video. So maybe I'll just save it for the next part or something. But Ryan's song choice was perfect. It was funny, Ryan. There was a lot of drama with Ryan's part, with his song, because they originally had him skating to this, metal sort of song, and Ryan really hated it, and everyone else, yeah. So someone says, girlfriend says, I hated Ryan's first song. A lot of people really hated, or Ryan really hated the song they had him skating to, and so he was like, I don't want to skate to this part. I really don't want to skate to this part, and everyone wanted him to. And besides me, I was like, I think he should pick. Like, if he doesn't want to skate to this song, then don't make him. Like, he worked really fucking hard on his part. Like, it shows. It would suck if he's stuck with this part, skating to a song he really doesn't want to skate to. And then I guess Ryan probably talked to Reynolds a bit about it. And Reynolds, like, watched the edit with the Young Thug song. And Reynolds thought it was good. And so Reynolds talked to Jerry. And Jerry's like, I trust Reynolds' opinion. So that's how that happened. You guys really nailed the Familia team vibes. Not according to Slap. They said they weren't buying it. They said, not really buying into this homie vibe. Seems forced. No Ryan Crook? Yeah, believe it or not, after his face bounced off the ground, he didn't try that again. I feel like Ryan should have had last part. Definitely, you could make a case. I mean, it was discussed, like Ryan or Corey last part. I think Ryan has overall the hardest tricks in his part. Corey has a lot of like variety in his part. I think Corey's part is edited like a last part, but yeah, you definitely could give it the last part to Ryan. I think originally the plan was for Ryan to have last part. And I don't know what happened along the way. It also made sense for Corey to get last part because of his shoe sponsor situation or lack thereof. It's like we're trying to get Corey a shoe sponsor. Ryan has a shoe sponsor. So, yeah, like it just sort of leaned more in favor of Corey having last part. Corey would suit Nike genuinely. Tell Nike. Hit them up. Let them know. Dang, I haven't watched the video. Is this a spoiler stream? No, I'm only going to watch my part. Like I said, I'm not going to watch everybody else's. I'm just doing a Q&A right now. I'm doing a press conference. Vans did not renew Corey's contract now. They gave all their money to SZA. I mean, I've been looking at Vans' Instagram story. It's time for another Vans video, faux show. I've been looking at their Instagram page. Their, like, marketing angle is doing, like, Billie Eilish cankle girl outfits. Like, they're designing shoes for girls with cankles. That's their brand marketing direction for 2025. And the queen of cankles, SZA, she sucks. I hate SZA. Every time that I might kill my ex, not the best idea. I can't believe how popular she is. I'm like, this song is so fucking stupid. Like, these lyrics are moronic. Fans video soon. I haven't even started. I'm just saying that I'm thinking about doing it. But I have an entire like old guy skate video Canva thing prepared. I'll show you guys. And I need to record that next week. Let's see. Yeah, look at all this stuff. I forgot. I had all of this shit. And I didn't know, what to do with it. I guess I got distracted with doing other stuff. But, oh my god, what is all this? But yeah, I somehow have 43 pages of notes about general shit. And there's so much other stuff going on too. P-Rod's doing Airbnb, sponsored meetups. Okay, main channel vid or Pale King. All right, let me tell you guys something. At this point, stop asking me to predict the future of what video I'm going to make or not make or something. Sometimes I say I'm going to make a video, I work on it, doesn't work out. What channel it goes on. First of all, why do you give a shit? That's what I want to know. Why do you care? That's always been bizarre to me. Why the fuck do you guys care what YouTube channel it goes on? Like, watch it or don't. Pale King, Gifted Hater, Vlogman 4000, Poser Z0, you like my videos or not? It doesn't matter. Unlock the moist criticals. Perhaps I will. Perhaps I will. All right. We can go to this now. How's the volume? Is it good? Too loud, probably, huh? Hang on, sorry. SZA fan from Boston here. That's very funny. Maybe I can... Can I do it like this? I still want to be able to read chat. I'm on my janky setup, as you can see. So, this trick, I can tell you guys about this. This was an Asheville trick. Originally in the intro, we had the make of this manual trick where my board hits the car, but I subbed that out. I'll find it because I touched on it. And if you went to a premiere, you will have seen that clip, but I was like, Matt and Luke wanted it in there, but I was basically like, dude, under no circumstances. Oh, thank you, Jim. I was like, under no circumstances can I have like a touch manual in my video part, even if it's just in the intro. So that is what happened there. Let's see, where is it? Okay, yeah, here it is. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, yeah, so here, you guys will see it. Yeah, this got cut because I touched. Can I advance on here? Yeah. See there, my wheels touching there. You know. The unfortunate part is I did it pretty clean otherwise. But that was a touch. So we subbed it out for a different wacky manual trick. Get out of here. Holy shit. Barely, yeah, but I can't, like, I obviously can't have a touch manual. Of course I can't have it. Like a frame of touch. A touch is a touch is a touch, man. So I was like, it's got to be bulletproof. Place it with that. Not as cool, but I didn't touch. Okay, this is in Long Beach. I was trying other tricks on this. I want to do like a backboard pressure flip out or something, but it didn't work. So I feel like I can do something harder on this, but I did this because I was able to do it clean. And this is probably one of my better clips. this clip Frank hates so much. I don't know why. I think this is fine. This is maybe the first or second clip that I filmed for this video. I mean, I think Luke barred it, or else, yeah, it probably wouldn't look very cool. I'm wearing a completely ridiculous outfit with pink wheels and green shoes. Floppy? Yeah, I mean, listen. Again, it's one of my older clips. I don't think this is anywhere near the worst fucking trick in the video, though. Frank is having a fucking aneurysm over this. Like, I would be having issues with a lot of other tricks. Baby soft ass trick? Okay. Whatever you say, Frank. Camera is too close. There's no such thing as too close with an extreme. Okay, then this line. This was one of the earlier clips, too. I think this line's pretty fine. I was just trying to do something kind of cool with the spot. And so that's what I thought of. Not really much to say. Okay, I kind of hate this clip now. So, this was fucking hard, which is funny. Sorry, Luke, I thought the filming was too close. Felt like trying to make smaller spots more dramatic. Yeah, well, you know, Luke's got to give us all of the assistance that we can get. Too many excuses. What do you think this is going to be? This is an excuse stream. We're not an explanation stream. This is me watching my own part. I'm like criticizing my own footage and explaining it. So this was hard as fuck. It looks kind of stupid. The reason this was hard is because I 180'd in and then varialing and then keeping my body straight was difficult. But it's kind of just like not that sick of a clip anymore. Again, a really old clip. I filmed this the same weekend I went to Arizona to do the park review with Ryan. This clip is like on the wrong side of illegal to me. That's the entire point of like what I do with skating, or what I think I do with skating, is trying to do illegal tricks and trying to make them look cool because I'm a YouTuber and I'm not fucking Heath Kirchart or Cyrus Bennett or something. I'm doing YouTube tricks. And I think if I do it well, it works. And if I don't, then it's just kind of like blah. I don't think this one was that cool. It's all right, but I probably would not attempt that in 2025. I know you can't be going in on all your teammates immediately post-release as a hilarious concept. Listen, I'll say this. Everybody is lucky that I have business in San Diego tonight, so I have to drive. Otherwise, it would be me, you, and Don Julio. And who knows, when Don and I collab, all bets are off. Okay, this line, yeah. All right, so this is one of the ones that gives me depression. What I wanted to do here, and this is like a lot, again, if I edited this, I wouldn't have put this in. This is almost a good line. Backtail to fakie, and then fakie tray. When people skate this, they don't do 3 tricks. So that's what I want to do. I wanted to trick on it, flat ground trick, and then trick on the end. The issue is, I went here and I wanted to do half cab crook, shove it, revert. But this ledge doesn't fucking grind. So I did this on accident, and then it just it's in there. So I actually think this line would have been pretty sick if I did what I wanted to do, but I didn't. So yeah, unfortunately, I got some shit for that on Slap, justifiably so. Those were not Thunders. Those were like the stage whatever indies. Oh, wow. Where are you from? Liechtenstein? Ledge Blamer? Yeah, I'm blaming the ledge. Big body best, thank you. And then this clip. I have a fucking hunchback in this clip. It sucks. So in the Premiere edit, this clip and this clip are flipped. And I was like with Matt and Luke, I'm like, dude, we can't have me doing a fakey nose slide 270 on the drop of a song. So thankfully they were willing to flip that. So this could have been a cool clip. I just like hate how I look in this. Yeah, gamer posture. It's pretty jacked. Yeah, and I don't rap the impossible. This was so fucking hard, too. It doesn't look hard, but this pole is long as shit. So if you see Bubba skating this also, you'll notice, I'm pretty sure he did the same thing as me, which is, I don't know why, but this doesn't work unless you 5-0 up it. Everyone I've seen skate this did the same thing that I did, which is like a stupid ollie pole jam thing on it. And it looks like a really sick spot, but it's randomly fucking hard to skate. If somebody came here and chopped this off, it would probably work a lot better. So you cut like 6 or 7 inches off this pole so it meets this area, you'd be able to do better tricks on it. But it's just too long. It's hard to get up it. That's, I think, why I ended up doing this badly. Went to the Tenet premiere. Wow, Max Palmer was there. Holy shit. That's cool. So yeah, I didn't wrap the impossible. It was kind of like a toe wrap. Yeah. I mean, I wrapped it, but it's not like that vertical. It's kind of a Chevy one. I don't like how that looks, but that took me like 3 hours. There's nothing I could do. Oh yeah, and there's apparently Beatrice is at the New York premiere too, which is hilarious. I assume she knows I escaped for sci-fi, so I don't know why she went if, you know, she wants to kill me. Nose manual. This is like a pretty easy line. But, you know, again, me uploading this to my YouTube channel, I wouldn't have this in. But I don't hate this line. It's easy, but I think it's like, it looks nice. Pole jam, nose manual, bonk, 5-0. Okay, this one, yeah, I know, guys, I know. So this was in Asheville, and like, Aaron was skating this spot. So this is I would never like call out a 6 stair and be like, let me big flip this. Aaron was skating the spot. Aaron was trying to big heel it. And so I was skating it with her because Aaron likes it when people skate with her. And this is like the first thing I skated off in a long time. So I was like scared, and it felt really good to do this, but it's not a good clip. So this is the kind of thing that for my next part, I'm like really going to try to improve at skating off of stuff. At the time I filmed this was like I'm saying, I was scared and this felt good to do. But, you know, watching it now, I'm just like, ugh, what a shitty little trick. Yeah, there's no debate on it really. It's in there. And the thing is, like, yeah, you watch, I saw the edit of my part, and I was like, damn, there's tricks in here that I don't like, but what are we going to do? Like, I can't tell them to shave a minute off my part. And so the only, like, basically this was the timeline for me. Saw an edit of my part, I was like, fuck, there's a couple tricks in here I really, really hate. And so I tried very hard in the last month before the deadline to replace the tricks that I really hated. This is not the worst clip in here. And I did that. I got rid of some tricks that I think made my part quite a bit better than like the Premiere version, for example. But yeah, not great. Big flip for ants, indeed. This trick also... Okay, I'll show you. I might even use this tail slide for another thing, but this was another trick that I was like, God, can we get rid of this? So yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I wanted to do this and grind it further and go back into fakie. Like, I thought it'd be cool if I kind of like popped and then like slid it back down to fakie. Luke really likes this clip, and I told him, like, this was a clip where, let's see, where's the, is there, oh yeah, okay, we were thinking about replacing it with this. Which, I like that clip. Luke doesn't like that clip. I don't know if Luke doesn't like that clip because Luke likes this clip more. But Luke kept just saying, I looked cool in this. Jerry likes the tail slide. So I was just like, they were already really like doing me a lot of favors in terms of like working my new tricks in. So I wasn't gonna like I wasn't gonna fight to the death on this. Luke fucked you. That's the thing though. It's like I'm in the video. All the skaters are in the video, but it's like the editorial decisions are finally Matt and Luke's to make. And I didn't push for it because I was already, again, grateful to them for like working with me on other stuff. The tail slide was way better than the crook shove 50. Well, the thing is, off to Richter, they'd already have like 5 tail slides in here. If you'll notice, that's one of the only tricks I can do. So like having 7 front tail variations is not the best look when trying to create a dynamic skate part. We're not having another alt edit of one of your parts. Well, unless somebody betrays me, no. We won't. So, yeah. I mean, I don't really think it matters that much. But whatever, there you go. That's in there. Could have been the tail slide. It's not. This is how it is. The funny thing is, they actually FaceTimed me 3 days ago and showed me an edit with the tail slide in there. And I'm like, what do you think? And I was like, I don't even care anymore. So I can't complain because I told them pick the one that you guys like more. And they did. And I think it's a fine decision considering how many front tails I already have in there. So I think on paper, objectively, the tail slide, like bigger shove thing is cooler. But in the context of the entire part, again, it's a lot of front tails. Okay, this clip kind of bums me out. I think I started off like with, I could see people hating this as a combo, but this was like fun to do. I like this. A lot of people skate this spot, and I haven't seen anybody hit this part of it for some reason. This is right next to these gray ledges. So yeah, I wish I had like done it cleaner and a little faster. And Luke like lagged a little bit, I guess. He was a little further away. So sometimes you just film clips and like not everything lines up. I didn't crush it. Luke didn't really crush it, which is rare. Luke almost always films everything perfectly. And the results is just like the line could have been improved. But there were other people skating, you know, and I landed it. So it's in there. This one doesn't go in IMO. Are you to cut that? If you'll notice, all of my lines kind of suck dick. Turns out I'm not very good at doing lines. Twitter is saying you will shitpost yourself into going pro. What, like I joke about turning pro so that I turn pro as a joke and then I'm actually pro for real? Is that the... What is that what they're saying? Hello? Is this... Okay, no, it is working. Oh, yeah, the double flip. Okay, double flip. Yeah, I kind of Luke wanted to cut this, which was hilarious. We were talking about cuts, and I remember Luke saying she's like kind of savage, but maybe the double backside flip. And I was like, I don't love how I did this either, Luke, but we obviously can't cut this. Like I kind of stop on the roll away. I think this took like 4 hours. So Chris Millick also did this. You'll probably see another one of these. And then I guess a guy in the type shit video, this Assault Lake video, apparently someone already double backside flipped this. Had no idea. Don't know who did it first. Maybe he did it before me. Maybe I did it before him. That video is already out. I definitely did mine before Chris Millick because Seamus Foster, he made Barking at the Knot. It ships from everything ships from the warehouse. The Salt Lake videos, they're really good. He was there when I did this, and then the Frog team was there a couple months ago or something. And Chris was asking what tricks had been done on it, and Colin Brophy, I think, should have known that I double backside flipped it, but didn't know, and then told them, like, they were asking about double backside flip, and apparently Colin Brophy was like, "Nah, I'm pretty sure he just double flipped it." Which is ironic that now 3 people have done a double backside flip. The only reason I picked double backside flip on this is because, like, backside flip is the only thing I can fucking get over it with. And, like, obviously you don't expect somebody to have double backside flipped something. So, I mean, it's pretty funny now that 3 people have double backside flipped that. Has anyone ever posted their way into a movie deal? He should just try to be pro. TBH said would be his next move. Def got the skills. Just video parts, not contests. Okay. Abe was smoking crack. All right. I do not like being on X.com. Let's keep going here. Okay. So, also in my opinion, like I was saying earlier, I think the second half of my video part is like twice as good as the first half. Like all my tricks are way better. Okay, so yeah, this trick, this I filmed in Minneapolis on the premiere tour. And yeah, because I basically had to like fight to go to this spot too. The thing that sucked about the premiere tour is like everybody that was showing us around like wanted to kick it. So, and we were only there for 2 days in each city, so it was kind of hard to actually skate any real spots. Everyone was just like, oh, let's go to this ledge plaza where we can sit and smoke weed and drink beer. And I was like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to like get some clips so that my part doesn't like, it isn't completely embarrassing. So I remember this too. In Minneapolis, we're in downtown Minneapolis, there's like 3 hours until the premiere or something. And I like had this spot on my phone from looking at spots. And I was telling Jerry, I was like, can we go here? It's 20 minutes away. And then some local guy was like talking. He's like, yeah, I know like some really sick ledge spots that we could hit. And he like pulls up a photo of like a granite block on the ground in a park. And I was like, I'm going to bite you in the neck. I'm going to bite you in the neck right now. Like, we're not fucking going there. So luckily, Jerry made it happen for me and told everybody we are going here. But I was on a little bit of a different mode than some other people because I knew what I wanted to change and I knew that I wasn't happy with my part. And I think most of the people on that trip were just like, oh, I was just trying to chill and drink, which is that makes sense. But I also got drunk almost every single night, but I was still trying to like get clips if I could. That's just like a stupid thing I did because I needed a roof trick. So I just ollie off that. Okay. This clip, I wanted to skate a drop. And Luke had this thing that I had been putting off skating forever because I was afraid of it. I wanted to kickflip it. I would like to do another trick on this thing, but it's like a dentist office. And yeah, you can see there's like, it's a really good spot. The only problem with it is the throwdown is super short, so that's scary. But yeah, you gap over this, and there's this fence, and then it lands into a parking lot that's like kind of higher up. So it's a really good spot. It's like gnarly for me, but not like, you know, out of the question. Obviously, I was able to kickflip it. The leak review roasted this shit so good. Oh, really? What did he say? That was me drunk on tour. Then Seamus showed me this spot in Salt Lake, which he took, I think he said 2 other people there, and nobody was able to like make it over, which was lucky for me because this is a really cool spot. You pole jam over a hydrant, and then you land on like an electrical cover, and then you go into the street. The way you popped was whack, you hanging over it, and it was a micro spot made to look bigger. There seems to be a lot of like obsession with how close Luke gets with his fisheye. It's definitely not a micro spot. Like, for me, this is scary. For, you know, a lot of skaters, they would be fine skating this, but I was scared to skate this. I wish Matt filmed like a side angle, which ended up being terrible. Guess, like not usable. I wish there was a long lens front angle that you could see it from. Luke had me run at it and throw down. Like this is after I did it. Luke wanted like an establishing shot. I wish there was a shot like this from the front where you could see it. If I try another trick, I'll like try to have a second angle from the front like this. I wish there was a long lens angle like this, but there wasn't. There was just Luke's fisheye angle and a butt angle. That was in Salt Lake too. I could see people really hating this trick for sure. I like this trick. I was the first person to skate this, I'm pretty sure. Like there's a spot behind it over here that was not cool, and nobody had like lacquered and, you know, like lacquered this thing or waxed it or rub bricked it or anything. And it's like an amazing spot. It's an out ledge into like a little curb thing that you can skate, and then you can pop out like I did. I just did what made sense. Like it would have been really sick if I did. The thing I was thinking about it would be cool if I did like front big out of this and into the switch 50 and then fakie big spin out. That would be like the deluxe version of this, but like, yeah, I mean, just did this instead. That's right by my house. Another illegal ass trick. I could definitely see people hating this as well. The reason I did this and the reason I think it like kind of works is like, okay, so my rationale if I'm doing an illegal trick is like, if your trick is like kind of like too much or a little bit bullshit, this is how I think about it. As long as it kind of makes sense on the spot, you know? Like, I fakey big spinned out of this, but you have to get out of this somehow, you know? And I needed something to make the end of it look interesting. So it's like a dumb trick, but it kind of makes sense. Same thing with this one. Well, not this. Where it's a ride-on, you know, tail slide. Shove, tail slide. And then again, you have to get out of it sometime or somehow because there's a little dirt gap. So I was like, kind of makes sense to big spin out of it. Right? People like this one at the premieres. This was one of the ones where people were like popping off a little bit, which was funny to read some of the comments from people on Slap who were saying like that I should focus more on like traditional skating and like tone it down with the video game tricks. It's like that's kind of the opposite of the reaction that I got from people in real life, which was first of all, I can't like I'm not good enough to be like a regular skater. That's why I do these tricks. And then also like I don't think there's any reason for me to like go a more traditional route. I think I should be like even more fucked and like illegal for the next part. Like because there's two directions I can try and take my skateboarding in. One is going to work a lot better for me than the other, and I think this is more interesting to the most people anyway. Like people have already seen I could just be like a D-list version of a regular skater, or I can keep doing illegal shit, you know, and try to stand out some way. And also, these are the tricks I like doing as well. Like, if I was just trying to hard flip over everything, that's like not what I want to do. This is the kind of skating I like doing. So I like that clip, but whatever. Okay, this is in Tucson. I think somebody has probably hard flipped this already. We went there and I asked the guy who was showing us around. He's like, nobody's hard flipped it, so I hard flipped it. Sometime after, I think somebody told me somebody hard flipped it. I don't fucking know. Oops. And this. Okay, this trick is... I think I did this like 3 weeks ago. This is the same spot that I did obviously the blunt fakie manual kickflip on. And I originally went there with Luke. And I was just trying to, blunt slide fakie manual tray flip. And I did one within like 5 minutes and I did it really nice. And then I tried to manual and blunt manual fakie tray. And I spent like 6 hours doing it. And I couldn't do one. And I was like, well, at least we got the fakie tray out. Then Luke showed me that I touched on it. So I went to Salt Lake City. I came back like a week later. And I was scouting the spot for 2 or 3 days straight, just waiting. And every time I came to look at the spot, there was a truck parked right here. Same thing every single day. There was a truck parked at the dismount area, like either here or it was parked with its bumper over top the pipe. So in the daytime when I would come, it was always, in the week, there was always somebody there. And I was like freaking out because this was 2 nights. The time I did it, this was 2 nights before the LA premiere. So this guy Nando, who's a filmer, he was coming up to film Ryan, and Ryan was having mental breakdowns, like doing insane shit at Jaquan. And everyone was like bowling, and I had said, I'm going to go look at the spot because I knew this spot right here, this post right here, there's a gigantic floodlight attached to it for some reason because there's like a drainage system over here, and the drainage system needs to be illuminated so people aren't doing heroin down there or something. So the whole spot is lit up at night. I knew that already, so it was like, I think 10 p.m., 11, everyone was bowling because everyone had just flown in that night for the premiere tour to LA. And so I said, I'm going to go look at it because I'd been looking at it all day. And the last 2 days, the truck was there. The truck was finally gone at 11 p.m. So got Nando to come over there and film it. Thank you, Nando. And yeah, I think I did it like 4 times, but this was the best one that I did. So the thing I did differently on this as well is I manualed into it instead of just ollieing up and then going into the blunt. Because I was like, it doesn't really make sense not to manual into it because it's just going to make it like it's just going to make it look cooler and it's not that much harder. spot designed just for you to hit on it. This is a really, really good spot. I'm kind of surprised. I haven't seen anybody manual into it. I'm sure somebody has. But, like, every time I watch people skate this spot, I'm like, it's kind of weird that people aren't pushing it further. Because this spot's perfect. It also, like, pushes, this is kind of interesting, like, it's hard to see on video, but this patch of asphalt is much smoother than this patch of asphalt. So right where you have to get out of the manual, this little line right here, that's kind of exactly where the slope kicks you out of. See, I'm right there. I pop here, and then it gets like kind of borderline unskateable right there. So everything really lines up well. The only other thing I'll say... Oh, thank you, Woke Meebs. The only other thing I'll say for this is that I changed my wheels and I put on riser pads for this. So I had 58 millimeter 93s when I did this, and that made it way fucking easier. Oh, is it? Oh my God, is it broken? Hello? I'm back? Oops, sorry about that, guys. Don't know what happened there. Okay, anyway. Hello, Monster. She just finished chewing on the fiber optic cable. Yeah, so did you guys hear what I said about the soft wheels? I put on big soft wheels to do this, and it made it easier. Okay, then this is in Ventura. Fakey ollie, fakey manny, hard flip. What's funny, I don't know how to do fakey hard flips anymore. I like forgot how to do this. But this took like 3 hours. I was about to give up, and then I did it somehow. This literally happens to me all the time when I skate. Like on the border of fucking suicide. Like I'm about to jump in front of a car, walk into traffic, and then I'll land it. I don't know why, but that's just the way it works for me. So yeah, this is another really good spot that Luke found that he was telling me about for ages, and I kept putting off skating it, but it's so good because like, yeah, you pop up here, and then there's where the bricks end, there's this little, concrete convex boink that you can go off of, and there's a manhole on top too, so you even get like some wheel sounds on there too. So that then you gap out into the street. What wheels am I normally on? Usually I just use 54 millimeter 99 Spitfire Formula 4s. Nose Manny Nollie Bonk flip would be amazing. Oh, I've thought about it. This was already pretty hard for me to do, but that would be like a godlike ender for me to be able to do that. Because it's kind of scary. The reason this is, for me it was scary anyway, is because you pop on from something low and it's not long. So, like, if you kind of mess up your nose manual and you trip, you're basically in the tripping zone of this drop right here. So, it was a little scary, but, definitely nose manualable. And I asked them to put that in. And then, okay, this clip. This, I think, I went back for 5 to 6 times. This was hell. Yeah, I don't know. I literally, I probably spent 12 hours at this spot with Luke throughout multiple trips, tried it at night, and this was just the trick I knew I wanted to do, and no matter what I did, I couldn't roll away clean from it. So I flipped out multiple times, toe touched, landed slow, And then on like the 6th or 7th trip, I probably spent 40 minutes there, and then I did it and rolled away fast. Just out of nowhere. So I was like, I couldn't believe that I did that. Not because it's like an insanely hard trick or anything, but because it took so long, and I was just like believing that it wasn't going to happen. Because it's like, how many times do you have to go back to a spot to try something before it randomly works? And yeah, that time randomly worked. I don't fucking know why. But I thought after this, I was like, oh, Luke's going to get into a car accident. Somebody's going to rob him. There's no way that I did this trick and it's going to end up on the internet. Just because of how much torture went into landing that. And I also, like, this spot, this is Eagle Rock High, and the tube spot in Glendale, the one I did the manual blunt slide, fakie manual tray, I knew I wanted to hit both of those spots again because I did some of my best tricks in my first part on that, and I was like, oh, I just want to do upgraded versions of the last two tricks because I really like skating both of these spots. The thing that is nice, though, I will say, about being stuck on a trick like this is you basically have no other purpose. It's like when you're trying to get your ex-girlfriend back, and you're like, oh, the only thing I'm worried about in my entire life, you know, my main concern, everything else is secondary, is trying to get, like, I didn't care. Like, I was just like, this was the only thing that I was thinking about. Oh. It's fucking broken again. Let me know when it's fixed, guys. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? No. Oh boy. Are we back? Okay, sorry. Where was I? I was talking about my ex-girlfriend, like the only thing, it's like when you're trying to get your ex-girlfriend back, the only thing you care about is trying to, you know, win her, everything else is secondary. That was the point I was making. Because I had been here like 6 times, it was the only thing I thought about. In terms of street skating, I wasn't worried about any other spots. I was like, once I land this, then I'll worry about, you know, what happens next in my life. So that was kind of nice about being stuck on a trick. It was like in South Park when they're playing World of Warcraft and they finally defeat that dude who's been like dominating everybody on the server, and they kill him after training for ages and ages, and they're like, now what? Like, now we play the game. That's how it felt. Yeah. And then obviously this is not what I wanted as my ender, but I didn't have anything better. So this was my ender. It's a fine trick, it's just not really an ender. Wish I did something better, but yeah, didn't. So this is what I got, and it also made sense because of, you know, like Chandler and Matt blowing vape smoke.
Proud of you.
Thanks. Wow. I'm not that proud of me.
I would have liked to. I have a spot. Maybe I could do my next part. I could maybe do an ending trick on, but yeah, it's like kind of far, so it wasn't happening there. So yeah, that's it for my part. What do you call it? I mean, that's a Wally pressure flip, or a Wally late pressure flip. Yeah, I did tic-tac it too. What was my reaction having first part? I talked about that earlier, but it just made sense. Like, I had a full part, arguably, and I'm a YouTuber. People know who I am. So in terms of engagement, it makes sense that I'm in the beginning of the video. Joe, were you going for 5-0 or Suski? I was trying to Suski grind it, which I kind of like, you know, end up tweaking it that way. Like here, you can see. It's not like, you know, it's sort of a Ricky Glazer Suski, but I'll take what I can get. Anyway, yeah, if you guys have any other questions about it, I'm all ears. I'm sweating my ass off over here. Were you thinking Ninja Lifestyle at all during these tricks? I mean, I was thinking of him, I was honoring him with my shoelaces. That is deliberate. But like all reviewers, you know, Ninja, he does the most illegal tricks in all of skateboarding. I'm a skateboard reviewer. I do illegal tricks as well. It's just how it is. We're the same creed. Who picked Zach's song? I think that was Matt. Ryan Lay had some questions clips. Questions clips? What is that? You mean questionable clips? Was that your first time meeting Logan in the vlog? No, I've already met Logan. I hadn't seen him for a while, but I knew Logan. Can you watch the whole thing? I'm not going to watch it right now for sure. Because I don't want to do like a whole me watching the fucking video while the video's been out for 4 hours, 5 hours. It doesn't seem necessary. Like for you guys who are the mega online people, you know, we can watch my part, but I don't want to watch the whole thing right now. Twitch is sucking today. I think it's my dad's internet is the problem. Oh, it's broken. Oops. Well, you guys on the VOD are not going to have these breaks between, because I'm recording this locally, but yeah, I guess the stream has gone down for the third time. Hello? Are we back? Are we good? No? Okay, we're back. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know what the deal is. Who's the most famous dude in your DMs that congratulated you on your part? I don't care about anyone in my DMs until Ishad reposts again. Because my last video part, he reposted my fakie manual kickflip, and he's like, he could skate. I'm waiting for that one again, please. That's what I'm after. Did it break again? No way it broke again. Okay, we're good. Okay. Yuto liked my post, though. I posted it on Instagram, and that's the first thing of mine Yuto's ever liked. Pretty crazy to think that Yuto is sitting on a leather couch somewhere with his hand down his pants, getting a massage from his Latina girlfriend, scrolling Instagram, watching my clip, and leaving a like on it. Feels good. Feels good to know that. Screenshot it like Ricky? I did. The problem with the screenshot is, though, Dane Berman ruined it. It says, Yuto Horigome and Dane Berman liked your post. I'm like, Instagram really has no idea about the fucking... okay, this stream situation today is a disaster. Sorry, guys. You think iMovie needs to be closed? I don't think it's my laptop. I stream on this laptop at home, and there's never a problem. I'm pretty sure it's my dad's internet is going in and out. Dayton Berman is cool? Oh, yeah, he's the coolest. He's super cool. It's the apps? Dude, I don't think it is. You're telling me it's my Splice app? Some sound effects from Vlogman. This is a really good program. You have to pay for it. It's like a subscription thing, but it's super good. You just pop up on my screen. I saw weird ass name and instantly hit follow button. Will I regret it? I'm definitely not the worst streamer on Twitch. There's a lot worse that you can do, but this is sort of a niche skateboarding stream. So if that's not your thing, I don't think you'll get much of a kick out of this. Write-off fam? Of course. Yeah, no. I never complain about paying for any editing tools or anything like that, but I'm just saying if you guys are interested in it, I'm just giving you a heads up that you do have to pay for it. Okay, I think that's like... this was my plan for the stream. I just wanted to talk about my part and answer any questions. So if you guys have any more questions about my part or anything sci-fi, this isn't like, again, I'm not going to do like just a regular skate watching stream because I have to go to San Diego after this. So if you guys have anything, let me know. Dude, do you tell people you're a big fan every time you meet them? No, only people I'm big fans of. Like Logan Lara, the guy who makes like the best skate vids. Will Sci-Fi do some Euro trips? I don't think Sci-Fi has any money, so no. Is Corey's off Vans? Yep. Trying to get him on Asics, Nike. How many views you thinking on the Sci-Fi vid? Let's see, how's it doing right now? Oops, accidentally pulled up my Hassan research. 18,000 in 4 hours. That's pretty damn good, man. I'm guessing it'll have 100K in 2 days. It'll probably have 200K. I'm guessing within a week and a half to 2 weeks. And then I think after that it'll be like rewatch stuff. 200K would be very good. And then maybe eventually it can hit 300. That would be sick. But I think like for now, first week, I think first 2-3 days, 100K. And then maybe we can hit 200K in 2 weeks. That's what I'm hoping for. That could be optimistic. Did you sign any tits? No, but some people did. Someone asked... I signed 2 male tits, actually. No female tits. Someone asked me to sign their baby. And I was like... I have never said no to signing something, but I'm not going to sign your baby, man. Is this going to save the brand? Not only is this going to save the brand, man, this is going to save skateboarding. You'll be happy to hear. Favorite trick in Gabe's part? That's funny. You're funny, Hopla Oj. Obviously Swedish name. Yeah, favorite trick in Gabe's part? Signed a Hopla Oj. Will you answer? Yes or no? You signed my shirt and said I was low-key built? You must have been then. Yes, I will post this VOD of this stream. The reason I didn't post the last VOD is because I was drunk and I didn't care about the Spitfire video when I was drunk. And I'm like, I need to rewatch that when I'm not drunk because everyone loves this video and I must have been in a bad mood. So if I don't like it again when I'm sober, I'll be shocked. But unanimously, everyone was saying that video was perfect and I was just drunk shitting on it. Which doesn't make any sense. I do not trust my opinion at that time. Rewatch now. I'll do it this weekend. Promise you. Yes, I will ship the shirts. Sorry. They've been in the trunk of my car for 2 weeks. I apologize. Who's your dream sponsor you think you can pull from this part? I'm good sponsor-wise. I like the shoes I skate. I like the boards. I don't think I would make sense on any other board brand. So I'm happy with Sci-Fi. I love everybody involved as well. I don't want to, I don't have any aspirations of using this as a stepping stone for anything else. It would be cool to get free bearings. That's really my only complaint. because I buy bearings like once a month. Would you take out the gunshot B-roll? It's not taken out. It's in there. Before the double backside flip? Unless you're talking about something else I'm not thinking of. Okay, what is the clip of the week, Frankie's to Honey? Can you describe it to me with text so I don't have to open Discord and crash my computer? Do you still hit the gym? I've been hitting it with Johnny in the backyard. I've been taking it kind of light. I'm Oh, is it break again? All right. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Sorry guys. Yeah, I've been doing I'm trying to switch over to more calisthenics. Try to optimize my training for skateboarding instead of trying to get buff. Who did the edit? Matt King and Luke. They're the ones who did the edit. What were the clips you removed? Okay. Well, if this crashes the stream again, sorry. I'll show you. So, oh, this is going to be my new clips channel intro, by the way.
Hey guys.
Oh no, that's not it. Where is it? It's one of these. I recorded like, oh, this is it.
Say hello to my...
This is that. I'll probably upload the Ricky Nose Grind thing next week. And I was like, I can't wait to use this as an intro.
Say hello to my followers. We're live.
Say hello to my followers. We're live. Okay. Tricks that got nixed. Is it? No, that's still in there. Is this? What's this? Okay, no. This is the song I wanted to use. This would have been such a sick transition. I'll just play it for you guys. But this would have gone so hard. I would have begged for this if there was more time to edit, but...
Just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie.
That would have been such a sick song transition. Next part. Forget you saw that. I don't know. There was like a double nose manual thing that I cut. Dan Webb's beat you to the Ricky Nose Grind thing. I can't compete with Dan Webb's speed. I know, dude. King... Is it broken again? I wouldn't have been the first person to skate to Blade. Oski, I think, and Vil both skate to Blade. But this song works perfectly for the last part of my part. I was like editing it in Johnny's backyard. I was like, God fucking damn it. Oh well. Okay, where is it? Oh yeah, it was here. Let me just find it. Oh yeah, this... Let's see. The fuck did it go? Oh, it's... Sorry, guys. It's hidden in here somewhere. This didn't make it in. This is a throwaway line. This didn't make it in either. These are Toronto clips. Terrible. This is also bad. Like, these are old clips. Like I'm saying, I think I got a lot better at skating since this. Or not a lot better, but noticeably. Okay, this didn't make it in. This got cut later. Could have been kind of cool if it was filmed from the back so you could see the crack. And if I had landed the flip out better. But yeah, I did like a double manual on it. Little bonk, nose manual flip. That got cut. So... Host a re-edit contest? That's very disrespectful to host a re-edit contest. The Manny Impost was sick. It's not hard. It's not very hard. It would be cool to ollie up manual impossible into nose manual. That would be a trick. That would be an actual trick. Why is no one hating in here? Yeah, start hating. I'm going to end the stream, guys. Sorry, this internet thing is a disaster. And yeah, I did what I wanted to do. I promise I will return to like the just regular nothing streams where I just watch YouTube videos. For some reason, there is a really high demand for that at the moment, but next week. So yeah, and I'm sorry, again, not been streaming much. I've been very stressed out about this video coming out, and I don't do too well with the streaming when I'm stressed. So yeah, that's it. We'll be back to regular shit hopefully soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope everybody liked it. And yeah, have a nice weekend. Everybody, pop some Don Julio for me tonight, por favor.